strain them. But other things that have a dense amount of fiber, I don't enjoy drinking smoothies with that amount of fiber in it, right? It's better for me to strain that out and then have other things during the day that are full, that I know are full of fiber. So if I'm going to be preparing certain fruits, certain veggies especially, I will be straining. But I definitely plan going forward to be doing less juicing and more incorporating the fruits as is. Now, right now, I eat a lot of fruit as is, right? Just that I also do tons of juicing, but I'm going to be cutting back on that, right? So it's going to boil down to personal preference when we talk about to juice or not to juice. It's going to boil down to convenience, and that's a big thing in our modern day hustle and bustle that most of us are caught up in. It really boils down to, do you have time? Do you have time to juice? Do you have time to not juice? Depending on what it is we're talking about. So it's something you personally have to decide, but that's the way I'm going forward. It's going to be less juicing and more eating the fruits and veggies as they are once it is convenient to do so. So now I'm going to share with you that video of me making my sea moss banana smoothie. So here goes, and I want you to let me know what you think about it, and if you're going to try it, and if you have tried something similar to this, let me know how it came out. Smoothie this morning, and this morning's smoothie will have coconut milk, sea moss. I'm gonna put some banana, papaya, and custard. All right, so this is the coconut. So from last night, I got my coconut. So here I have some coconuts, some dried coconuts, and husked. So what I did from last night, because when I'm preparing my smoothie in the morning, I don't have a lot of time. Have to be getting things ready for the day. So whatever I can prep from the night before, I'll do that. So I just got the water from the coconut, and then I husked the coconut. So it looks like this. So when you take the coconut from the shell, this is what is left. So I still have, these are just shells. See? That's what is left. So these will go into my compost, the coconut shells. And then when I get the trash from all of this that I'm doing, now all of that will go into my compost. All right, so give me a second. All right, so let me just get my strainer ready. All right, so I'm going to start by blending my coconuts. And I'm just going to put all this coconut in the NutriBullet. And I'm going to add some spring water. Gonna add some spring water. And I'm going to just blend that. Just blend that up in the bullets. All right, so this is what it looks like blended. I'm going to strain this and I'm going to blend that same batch one more time, just to make sure I extract all of the goodness from my coconuts. So when I'm straining it, I might just put a little water, just throw a little water over it, just to make sure you get that out. Get out all the goodness of your coconut. And I'm straining this using a spoon to squeeze through. And then I'm going to put this trash back into the bullet. And you can actually do this even a third time to make sure you get out all of that good stuff. So I might even do it a third time. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it another time after this, because you don't want to waste coconut. You want to make sure you get all that good stuff, and you're not even gonna waste it anyway, because it's going back into the compost. All the trash will go back into the compost. Alright, so here's another batch to be strained. Yeah, and I'm gonna run this one more time. I'm gonna run this same batch, this same trash. So each time you run it through the bullets, you know, the trash is getting finer and finer and finer. So I'm gonna run it one last time. Still have some goodness left in it. Okay, so just pour some more water. And put it back one more time for another whiz. So here we go, one more waste. All right. So when I take this trash out now, I'm going to just add it to my compost, the trash that I'm keeping for my compost. All right, so you said it's the milk is not so rich now. It's kind of watery. All right, so it's time now to add my smoothie stuff. Right. So I'm going to put this in my bag that I'm keeping the stuff for my compost in. And when I go into my garden, I'm just going to add this to the compost heap. And within a few months, it's going to be completely decomposed and ready to add to your soil for your plants to get that nourishment from. All right, so all right, so now I'm going to add the stuff for my smoothie. So I have some bananas. I'm going to peel some bananas. These bananas are small and I'm using about 5 of them. All right, so those are the bananas, and I'm going to put some papayas. So I'm going to cut the papayas and remove the seeds. So look at this. These are the papayas. I'm going to remove the seeds. Look how mellow this one is. Look at that. So you have to remove the seeds and then just scrape the papaya into the bullet, right? So you can use a spoon and just scoop it out like that, right? it's scooping out my papaya. So I'm going to use the same coconut milk to pour in with my banana and papaya. All right, so all this coconut milk, so I'm going to pour that in. And I'm going to blend that. So this is my papaya with my coconut milk and my bananas. And this is it when it has been blended. So I'm going to now prepare the custard apples, which are so this is, look how creamy that is. All right, so I'm going to now with the custard apples, and you can see it's the custard apples are very small. This one actually started opening itself up already. So I'm just going to, what I do with custard apples, I actually don't blend them because they're so custardy already. Right, so what I do is I'll just so like now I'm using the coconut milk. I'm just going to pour the coconut milk into the bullet with the custard apples. And I'm just gonna shake it up. You see, they are so custardy already, they're so soft, you don't have to blend them. So I'm just squeezing out, and you wouldn't want to blend these seeds anyway. But I could do it like what I do with my when I'm making soursops. So when I'm making soursops, I just give it a little 2-second whiz in the bullet, not enough to blend the seeds because the seeds are toxic. So I have a way to do it so the seeds don't get blended. So for the custard apple, what I'm going to do is just shake it. And just shaking it, the blade from the bullet is just getting the custard off the seeds. Let's give it a good shake, and we're going to strain that. So I'm going to strain this and see, pretty much all the custard has come off the seeds. So you're just straining that out. Because with seeds like these, the custard apple, the soursops and so on, you don't want to get you don't want to blend the seeds. You want to stay away from the seeds. All right, so I've removed my custard. See, I'm just straining that, forcing that through. My strainers go through a lot, so I have to replace them often. This one, I'm gonna need to replace this soon. So the final thing I'm going to add, well, 2 things I'm going to add: some raisins. So I'm just going to put some raisins in. And I'm going to put some Actually, I'm going to use put some jackfruit. So with the jackfruit, you want to make sure. So this is jackfruit. It has been removed from the pegs already, but I want to make sure to take off any extra strips because they are going to make it because I'm not straining this part of this smoothie. I want to make sure that it's not going to have these fibers. See, I'm removing the fibrous part from it because in the jackfruit this part is very tough and the bullet won't really pulverize this part of it much. So I'm getting my jackfruits. All right, and so we have the jackfruit and the raisins. We're going to blend these with what's left from the coconut milk. And then I'm going to add my very, very last ingredient, which is, that will be the sea moss, which I just made. Just made this sea moss a few minutes ago. All right, so I'm gonna blend this. So this is the raisins and the jackfruit. I'm going to blend it. And then I'm going to just add the sea moss to this. So I don't have any more straining to do. Just adding this to what I had already and my sea moss. All right, so just want to give my sea moss a little shake. To make sure that it's well mixed, and I'm going to pour some of this sea moss into my mix and give it a good stir, and then it's ready. Okay. So just give it a good stir. So to remind you of the ingredients, so we started with the coconut milk, freshly made coconut milk. And then we added our papaya, our ripe bananas, jackfruit, custard apples, and raisins, and finally some sea moss. All right, so here we have our morning smoothie. It's very delicious. Try it and tell me what you think. And don't forget to join me again tomorrow morning when I make more smoothies. So this is Nandi. Thank you for joining me. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet subscribed. And leave a comment, leave a question. And I'll see you tomorrow.